All right, let's see who gets live in here. We're waiting on some live action. This D104. Get my radios straightened out here. Cleaned the desk a little bit. Got the radios here. Got my other stuff covered up. Make sure there's no dust or anything in there. Let's see. Yeah, I got a thing for somebody out there that knows. I have a IC 728. Does anybody know where I can get an AM/FM board for that? I cannot find an AM/FM board. I don't know why they never included that with the radio. I guess that was a thing back in the 90s. But if Radio Nut 68 sees this, let me know if you have a board laying around. I'd like to know. But anyways, anybody else that's new here, please like, subscribe, smash that like button and notifications and all that sorts of good stuff. I'm gonna put this phone down for a minute. Oops. Is that still rolling? Yeah, Sam rolling. All right, let me my headphones so I can hear what's going on. I gotta wait till somebody gets in there. Love the comments too, by the way. Love the comments. Marco, glad you stopped by. Thank you for stopping by. As usual, you're one of my good fans. Good fan ears. You and your pops. Let's see. We got any action in there yet? Let's see. No. No action yet. We're just waiting for some DX to come in. Maybe I'll give it a shout. See what happens. CQDX, 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 209, Central Florida, calling CQDX, standing by. Got my trusty D104. Don't tell me Skipland is dead. CQDX, 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 209, Central Florida, calling CQDX, standing by. 209, sounding good up in Minnesota, 474. Hey, 474. 474, you sound good yourself, my friend. Doing a very good job here, man. We got 66 degrees here in sunny Florida here, Roger. I'll copy that. I think we busted 2 degrees so far. We were at -1. I'm watching the sun come up. It's beautiful. Yeah, Roger that. It must be a good thing to watch that sun come up there. Beautiful sight when you see that. It is a nice sight to see for sure there, my friend. Sounding good over here, and I'm in Palm Bay, Florida here, Central Florida. Not far from Cocoa Beach near Kennedy Space Center there, and not far from Ron John's surf shop. Roger? Roger, I don't know where that is, but it sounds like it might be where the surfers go. I got 7X units on you up here. You sound real clear. Hey, Roger that, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, you're just coming in here. Yeah, it was weird this morning. I turned it on this morning and it was just dead, very dead out there. And talked to a guy from up in Canada, Ontario, and oh, jeez, my memory is real short lately. But I've got a couple Canadian stations up there near the coast, and then you were in there, so there's not too much going on, I guess, today. Hey, Roger that, man. Roger that. Well, you're doing a good job here. Definitely doing a good job for low band conditions. Yeah, the conditions are kind of crappy today. Well, that's how it goes. Mother Nature there, how it does on the ionosphere and the sun. You know how that goes. Charged particles from the sun there and the ionosphere. But yeah, we got a little wind out there today. We had it was very windy the other day, but today it seems like kind of mild down a little bit.
Yeah, we've got mild breeze today. I'm using a software to watch the sun come up. That's called Sunshine. That's the name of the software. It's an app. You can get it at the Play Store. Hey, Sunshine. It's got alarms in it too, and pretty much you can follow the DX when it starts in the morning by using that app. That's pretty cool.
Oh, okay, yeah. There's another app I've seen online for was it Space Weather for DX for hams. Anybody CBers hams? You know, I forget what they call it. Space Weather. Had a picture of it gives you the picture of the sun, the band conditions. I can't remember the name of that dang page. I think it was called the DX something. I have to call a friend of mine and get that app again. I had it. I just forgot all about it there. It's a good page to see if the DX is rolling or not. It gives you all the information.
DXmaps.com.
Oh, that's it. DXmaps.com. That's it. Thank you, sir. DXmaps.com. That is a real good site. Roger that there, Iowa. Roger that. Thanks for the information, too. You got it. DXmaps.com. There, I suggest that for everybody there. That does. It's a good site. 209. We'll be on the site here for a minute.
Well, this Delirium app allows you to see the stars and the satellites and everything going on around our planet, including the sun on a cloudy day. So I use that so I can continue dead reckoning, which is a technique I use in good places.
Yeah, roger that. Roger that there. Yeah, there's a lot of apps for everything for satellites. If you're going to work satellites, they got that. They got, like I said, they got the spacemaps.com for your skip conditions and whatnot. I mean, it's amazing how the internet evolved around all our hobbies and all that sorts of stuff. It's pretty cool stuff, man. It's just amazing how technology's changed over the years, Roger.
Roger that, yeah, and I can just click on them, Elon Musk satellites are there, the science satellite was on there, and if you want to track them, you can, and add them to keep track of that particular one. They got lots of where the bases are too for our guys.
Yeah, roger that. Roger that. Yeah. But yeah, I've been watching. Yeah, thank God that guy gave me that information at dxmaps.com there. I had it on, I think it was on my old phone. I think it was on there, or I accidentally erased it from cleaning my phone, and I lost some stuff. And that's what it was too. And I've used that. It's pretty darn accurate too. Let you know what's going on and how conditions are going, and tells you if it's good or bad or whatever. It's a pretty good site. Really good. It's a really good site. Roger that. Yeah, give it a shot there, man. Yeah. Like I said, one of my friends up north, he's a truck driver, and he told me about it, and I put it in my phone or my laptop or whatever, and then it gives you all the information and useful information. Pretty darn good as far as I'm concerned there. But you're still making it down here in Central Florida, my friend. You got Operator J here, Julia Alpha Yankee.
Okay. Coming in about 7.
It's about 7. Definitely.
About 7 after
Sorry for the wiggleness. I had to put my headphones on. Oh, okay. Yeah, roger that there on the 7 there. Appreciate it very much. Yeah, what's going on with all that DX there? There's some in there and some ain't. And man, I don't know what's going on today. During the whole week, trying to get this channel hopping here on 36. All these other channels are just madness, complete madness. But yeah, usually this channel's booming. I heard a couple England stations in there, but not many. But I don't know. Maybe it's still early yet.
They started just not keying up. I was here in England on the other channel.
Yeah, roger that. I know what ones you're talking about. Yeah, I don't go up that way. I just despise those other channels there. They a lot of that swearing. Not only swearing, it's just idiocy. Just be an adult for crying out loud. Instead of playing toys and playing the same thing over and over and over. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Understand what you just said, or you don't, and yeah, that's why a lot of people have left that channel, myself including. Well, I'm there, but I just ricochet into the beacon.
Yeah, roger that, man. I tell you, I started using this channel, just calling, and excuse me, got a frog in my throat. And I started using this channel quite a bit, and then and then it's quite made up a stir, and everybody. I met a lot of good people out here. It's kind of nice to sit back and kick back and talk to everybody out here instead of listening to dumb noise.
I think if you could be, a mind reader and look in people's hearts, you'd see about 2/3 of the human race, the really good folks, and about maybe a third of them are running through the corner. I don't know. I guess you gotta be God.
Yeah, that's right. He's the only one that knows. We're just people on this planet Earth, they call, and we're just little ants on this planet. We don't know. Only the guy upstairs only knows.
We're on a spaceship called Planet Earth. We're going to an unknown destination.
Oh my God.
Inside of a tin can with cabin fever. Most of the crew is dead because we killed each other. But we're not. We've got elbow room. We're able to run around and have hobbies like this one. While we're going to our unknown destination in outer space somewhere.
Yeah, roger that, man. Roger that. Roger that there. I'm going to take a quick standby here, and I'll be back. I'm always out here anyways. You'll hear me. 209 Central Florida here. Hang on a second there. I got to look at something. All right. Here's the deal, guys. We repaired the problem, but I do have a spare potentiometer for the clarifier. This is what it looks like. These are the wiring. This is your shift, and that's your fine, and that's your course, or whatever they call it for your VFO. This is, I want to try an experiment, put an encoder in there instead of using a manual switch like this. I've been looking up those online, some encoders, but this is just a potentiometer. But I've seen encoders out there, and I would like to put that in that. It'll be continuous. It won't, too much nicer, right on the money, and then recalibrate the PL in there, or the adjustments for the transmit carrier, and set it up with this. I bet you stay rock solid. It'll never move again. But excuse me, apologize. This is what I did for now. I lined everything up. I put a little sticker. I didn't mark my radio or anything. I just put a little blue dot right on my knob here. Um, this was like a piece of foil type tape or whatever. I put a dot there, and you line the dots together. That's pretty much where I'm on dead frequency. It's pretty sad because there's a slot right there, and it tells you you're on. And I can tell I'm really dead on because look at where the fine is right here. Fine is just about dead nuts. 12 o'clock. It's just a little over, almost 1 o'clock right there. So it's telling me I'm close. But everybody says it sounds good. I'm happy, and like I said, I replaced the VR in there, and show you guys again what I'm talking about. Those VRs. This one of these guys right here. Here we go. Here's a good example. Right here. Let me zoom in on it. See, there says AM power on one of them, or whatever. Automatic modulation control. Mine was a 103. This is a 102. These are all different values on there. See the little buttons on there? Then when you do is you turn this, and it adjusts your frequency. But there's quite a few of those. So the one I had originally in that Jackson, it was pretty much worn out. People have been, probably adjusting it over the years, and so I replaced that. And this was a parts radio, one of them, and I've used quite a bit of parts off this thing to get my other stuff going. And I still got an audio chip in there. And here is a what do you call it? There, voltage regulator. And there's the modulation or audio chip on the side right there. Heat sink compound. I hate that stuff. It's messy. But yeah, we're keeping that radio alive. You got to figure that thing right here is probably over 30 something years old. And hey, Jinx Clover, good morning to you, my friend. I hope things are going well up there. Staying warm. Stay warm, man. I hope you're. Yeah, you. I saw Mako. He was on. He said hello to me on my page. He probably hasn't seen my stuff before. I didn't think he'd be interested, but he says it's pretty cool. Saw Mako Junior. He was on, and so yeah. I wanted to tell you something, Jinx. When I was on, I think it was on. Oh shit! Well, Mako's page, and I went to write something, and then of course, what the hell is it? YouTube banned that comment, said I was bullying. Now, how the hell am I bullying? I'm not even doing anything. They got guys out there causing trouble and problems, and making asses out of themselves, calling people out, saying nasty shit. And then you got pedos out there, these assholes that shouldn't be on this earth. Excuse my language out there, fellas. Um, and I guess it seems like YouTube likes the troublemakers. They don't like normal people like you, me, and everybody else, but they like to delete our comments. I don't understand that. But I figure I'd throw that in there with you, Clover, Jinx. I'm glad to see you this morning. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, see, what happened was. Hang on, Jinx. Yeah, how about that state of Maine? State of Maine there, 209 Central Florida, calling.
We heard somebody coming back to the state of Maine there, but she got a little rough and tough on my end. 029, standing by.
Hey, 029 state of Maine, we got you. Just want to say hello. 209 Central Florida, waving to you. Yeah, I guess the bands are rough and tough to this morning. I heard the state of Maine out there. You take care, man. Just wanted to say hello, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's to you. God bless. 209 Central Florida. Stand by. All right, like I was saying, man. It was on Mako's page, one on Mako and one on Jabba's, and they got me for bullying or harassment or whatever else like that. I don't know if you caught the other. It was Mako's other video, and Jabba's all crying again, crying the blues as usual. Oh, woe is me, and all this other crap. And it's just really getting annoying, you know. But yeah, they booted me off for 36 hours one time, just so I couldn't compliment on any of my friends' pages, you or Mako, Poor Man's. Speaking of Poor Man's, I haven't seen them in a while. Oh, that's right, they went on vacation or something. Poor Man's Garage. Why is this thing not really focusing that well? Um, Yeah, so it kind of pissed me off because I'm always on there, talking to them guys, and then and I get this bullying thing. It's not them, it's Jabba or the other rag bag that his pants would stand up if he takes them off. You know what I'm talking about. But I just don't understand YouTube's policies anymore. They just praise these weirdos, I guess. Us normies, normies, we are us, us, not them, us, they get us. Yeah, he does to me too. Him and the other idiot there, Mr. Beamer there. I had to strike a beam across his stupid head. Ever since he crashed, maybe his brain got rattled a little bit. There's something going on with my camera here. I gotta see if I can do a little adjustment. Okay, retouch off. Okay, we'll go with that. I'm gonna turn some lightage on in here. It's getting a little dark in here. There, that's a little better. And then I got the reflection off the damn radio. Let's see if we can get some contacts in there. Good seeing you, Jinx. 007. I think you said your handle was the Ghost. How about it? 007 209 Central Florida. Call in, stand by.
Central Florida, Romeo Golf 707, Southwest England.
Hey, Roger, Southeast England. Yeah, you're doing a fine job. You're about a 5 and 7, 5 and 7 there, man. Roger. Yeah, and there's 0012 out there in England. Guys from England are starting to come back in here into the United States on the radio. Guys sounding good down this way here. 209, Operator J out of Central Florida. Good seeing you too, Jinx. Definitely. Glad you're doing okay. Yeah, 707, the Ghost. 707, the Ghost in England. I still hear you out there. The band conditions are just up and down. I just want to say howdy, and have yourself a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's, Roger. Roger there, my friend. Well, you got Jay here. Julia, it's Alpha Yankee. Just wanted to say hello there up there in England there. You guys usually bomb in this way, but I think Mother Nature is not in the greatest shape today. So, anyways, catch you later, 7-3. We'll be always out here on 36 lower. Good frequency, good people. 209 Central Florida. We'll be on the side. One zero seven Scotland. 107 Scotland. You copy 209 Central Florida. Oh, 140. Yeah, about a 140 Scotland. 140 Scotland. 209 Central Florida. Colin. Hey, Roger that, my friend, on the 3 there. Yeah, the band conditions are kind of squirrely today, but I just figured I'd say good morning to you there in Scotland. Doing a good job here in Central Florida there, Roger.
I'm gonna call 73's on you are breaking up when the stations come over the top of you, baby. Contact 140 Scotland. We're done.
Roger, 147 Scotland. Catch you later, man. Catch you later. 73209 Central Florida. Stand by. What's up, Bucko? Yeah, we got Jinx is in there too. Redbeard Bloke. Hey, how you doing? CQDX, 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 CQDX 209209 here in Central Florida. 209 Central Florida. Call CQDX. Standing by. Yeah, is any other stations? So how about some Canadian stations up there? Any other stations of Canada, Ontario, or anything else like that? 209 Central Florida. Standing by. Okay, let's see. We go to the comments here. I got to get my monitor. That's all right. All right. Anyways, Richard Bloke, nice side. Yeah. Okay. Cool, man. Yeah. I hope this ain't the Richard. I think. Or wait a minute, Richard. Hang on a minute. Shit. I'm looking through my comments here. My eyes are not the greatest. Yeah, Jinx is in there. Yeah, we got about 68 degrees, Mako and Jinx. Oh no, it just went up to 70 degrees. This stupid weather app is really nuts. But it's pretty on the money. Well, this morning it was 64 this morning. Now we're up to 70 degrees and it's gorgeous out. So there you go. But yeah. So yeah, Mako. Not him. No. Redbeard Bloke. Okay, yeah, I think I know. Okay. Yeah, I just didn't want to hear that other guy. Yeah, Jinx. Yeah, this is the president. President Jackson. This is the export version because it has all the A B C D E F or E whatever. It has AM upper and lower sideband, and that's why. And it has all the bells and whistles. This was like if you had one of these back in the '90s, you were King Tut back then. Yep. But anyways, we're just got a lot of things done around here. Yeah, the thieves suck, man. They really do. Speaking of thieves, I had a ham radio in my car, and this was years ago. A nice Kenwood 2 meter 440 radio, and they stole that, my radar detector, and all that shit. And it really pissed me off. This was a long time ago. I appreciate that, there, Mako. Hope you and your dad you come to my show. Oh man, you guys do. You guys are great, man. Top fans. You, especially the boys. They're man. My brain is so bleak. It's so bad. I don't know. It's from all the issues got in my life. Who knows? Oh, no problem, man. No problem. No, thank you as well. I didn't think you guys would reach up to my channel. You know, it's not all radio. It's radio, not all car related, but I am into cars. But I just don't have one. I don't have a nice car to work on, and I wouldn't be like a rich deal and just sit there and work on it for 4 years and not do nothing with it and pretend that you know stuff. I do know some stuff, and I'm just gonna tell you that I'm not no freaking. Well, I used to be a machinist, but you got to know something. But I'm not no expert or certified mechanic. But I do my mechanical work here a lot here at home, and Okay, hang on a second there, Mako. Let's see. Can you hear the loud guy on camps out there on Channel 6? Oh, yeah, man. Let me tell you something there, Rich. Redbeard bloke. I have to tell you this. Channel 6 is just it's a lynch mob of blabbermouths. They just talk so damn fast. I can't understand them. And they're running 3 kW, 4 kW in their cars or whatever, and they're getting fried alive from RF energy. And half of them are dying from leukemia and whatnot. I wonder why. Um, yeah, they talk like they're yeah. They got the preacher. They got what other guys they got in there? Shit. Um, they had the not wagon, yeah, the wagon master. He's on. I think he's on YouTube too. But he's cool. He's not. He's not a jerk or anything. Yeah. So I don't know. I wish I had a damn another camera or one on a stilt or one of them tripods. I had a tripod. Stupid me. I got rid of it. I didn't think I'd ever do YouTube. Yeah, the loudmouth channel. Yeah, I call it the splatterbox channel. You look it up on your SDR, like one of these things, these machines. If I can focus this, why I don't know why this thing's out of focus. This thing right here, it's an SDR. You'll see it splatter all over the place on that thing. I'm sure you've seen my other videos on it. Yeah, I hear like right now I'm listening to my voice on headphones on the radio because I want to make sure this stays on frequencies. I've been having problems with my clarifier VFO. That's why I put a little sticker on the face. And I can simply remove it and take that red marker right off. It ain't gonna hurt it because this face is like brand new for my parts radio. So I did some parts on that or parts radio, and I put some parts and money and time into that. This radio here, it's a classic, and it works really well. All right, hang on. Let me see if we get some DX. I heard some State of Maine in there.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for the comeback there.
D104 microphone.
54. Thank you. Have a great day. 73s. All the best.
CQDX, 209, Central Florida, calling CQDX, stand by. Thanks, Redbeard. Sorry for the shakiness. I'm doing this with one hand and holding my D104. Oh, yeah. I'm only running a stereo antenna. It's about 37 feet in the air. It's been on my house for over 20 something years. Survived like 4 or 5 hurricanes. It's still up there. And 40 meters, Redbeard. You hear all the jerks on 7200. All those idiots. They're all on 38, believe it or not. In that, oh, that's right. Before I get back on the air, I want to say it's a Redbeard bloke. Yeah, that 111 guy. He's on 7200 and he admits it, and he's been saying this. He goes to work, he'll play that thing all day long, and then he comes home on keys it, and he'll talk, admits it on the radio. That's what I heard. So that's the story on the 111 menace. CQDX 209 Central Florida. 209 Central Florida, calling CQDX, standing by. Yeah, I heard somebody calling me there. Your modulation's got that. It's got like a RF feedback in your audio. Doesn't sound too well. Come back to me there, please.
Wayne from the state of Maryland.
Waka Waka Pac-Man. I think I lost that station that was calling me there. I think he was in Wisconsin or something like that, in the cheese state there. Yeah, there was something going on with your audio. I don't know if you had your power supply right power supply, or you didn't have enough juice in that your amp or whatever. Um, yeah, I didn't get all that. 209 here in Central Florida. Stand by. Oh, we got England and Scotland today. Yeah, that's it. Cool, Mako. I'm glad you like it. It's really cool how I've been doing this since I was 13 years old, man. Still doing it strong, and I do ham radio. If I could zoom out, this camera sucks, man. It really does. I can't. I know I can't zoom it in or out. Oh, there we go. This is my bedside setup, all Kenwoods, and I got more up in here. I cover everything 'cause I hate dust, and I got all my other stuff down here. My old boat anchors, old meters. I'll have to give you guys a tour. Uh, Kiwi DSR. I've heard of that there, Redbeard. Oh, you're gonna get. Oh, why the hell did you let your license relapse there, Redbeard? Why did you do that? You should keep it. I just renewed my ham license this past February, and let me tell you something. It's not like the old days. You pay the dues, your yearly 10-year license, and now you got to go to the FCC website. Then you got to give your call sign, do all this dumb stuff, and then you got to do everything all on computer. They don't give you an old paper like this anymore. I'll show you what I'm talking about. There's some of my certificates from other areas. See that? There's my. I don't want to cover that. My niece's picture. See that right there is your license. They used to send you those papers, your license number. Now, nowadays all you got to do is go on QRZ, and then your call sign will be there, and who you are, and what, and this and that. Oh, okay, yeah, it happens too. Good, even for the better, the best of us are Redbeard. I know it happens. Just like with me, we had things going on at the house. We got to get the house redone, and it's just endless stuff, man. Endless stuff. Just all part of life. Everything. Let's see. CQDX. I think it was 826, 209, Central Florida. Waving, trying. Yeah, I didn't get that. It was eight something there, eight something. I had this weird digital noise come in there. I don't know. I don't know if anybody hears that, but that thing is annoying. That sounds like the Martians are coming or something to get us. CQDX, 209, you're Central Florida. 209, Central Florida, calling CQDX, standing back.
Yeah. 813 Georgia. 209 Central Florida there. 828 the North Star. Here you got my receiver there, man. You're about the only one I hear in there, Roger.
Hey, Roger, 820. Hey, how you doing, 820? Yeah, you sounded good too as well. No problem there. Yeah, bank conditions are not the way they were in the past week or so. It seems like it's dying down. I hope not.
Those stations who've been calling me. Yeah, 209. You coming in here loud?
Roger that, 28. Yeah, yeah. We have 70 degrees. It went up. Nice day outside. So that's all that goes. Stand by one. I got to talk to somebody. Hey. All right, hang on a minute. Hold on. Hang on. Mako, I appreciate you stopping by. I'm not. I keep going on your page, but I keep missing your page or your live feeds. Either I'm doing something or something, or I got pissed off because freaking YouTube wouldn't let me get in there. They pissed me off. I can't say what I want to say, my statement, what I wanted to say. Of course, Rich and the other one, um, they like to report us. They're like little bitches. They like to they like to be cops or something on the internet. They're little babies. They can't take things as a man. They're not men. They're freaking babies. But anyways, Mako, even tell your dad you come to my show. Tell him we all said hello to him. Yeah, this ain't the '70s anymore. All right, let's see. Catch you there, Mako. All right, Mako. Appreciate it there, man. You guys keep up the good work, and your man cave there looks pretty cool. I saw all your stuff. Let's see. Redbeard, yeah, get back into it, and don't give it up, man. This is, it's a good hobby. It's a very relaxing hobby, and you get to build stuff, rebuild like I do. I got stuff here I still got to do. I mean, there's a hobby for everybody, and the things I do like this, I know how to do it. And I know how to repair my own stuff. Depending, the only things I cannot repair is that new modern stuff with those little tiny little what do they call it? Surface mount device stuff, which I don't like. It's just too tiny to work with. I don't have the special machinery to use to put them type of components in. Let's see. Anyways, let me see what's going on the rig. CQDX, 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 CQDX. 209, 209, 209, Central Florida, calling CQDX, standing by.
You sound good. Between 7 and 9, your last over. It's not a stable report, but anyway, your audio is 5 by 7.
Yeah, it's cool, man. It's cool. It is cool. CQDX, 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 209, 209, Central Florida. 209, Central Florida, calling CQDX on this little wiki station, calling CQDX, standing by. Yeah. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna have to do a live stream on how I started, and I've been doing this since I was a little kid. But my great grandfather was into this stuff, and that's how I started. And electronics has been in my blood, and I've been into this cars and everything, but fresh for cars, nice old cars. I don't have nothing. But yeah, I've been doing this. I'm a licensed ham for since 1993. A year after I graduated, or right after I graduated, I became a ham. I knew a hams in school, and and I hear you go on HF, talk around the world. This is CV, but still consider HF. But I talk all over the world, as you guys hear. I talk to Scotland, England, Maine. Yet a couple, 2, 3, 4 days ago, I got a guy in Alaska. Somewhere in my live feeds here. Some really amazing shit. I'm telling you. All right, let's see. CQDX, CQDX, CQDX. 209, 209, Central Florida, calling CQDX, calling CQDX, 209, Central Florida on this little 50-watt station, standing by. Yeah, I'm not running no amp, no amplifiers, no nothing. Running 50 watts, what this radio does. Wow. Watch the fool. CQDX, 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 209, 209 here in Central Florida on this little 50-watt station here. Little station in the nation, 209 Central Florida, calling and standing by.
Michigan, I believe 396 is
CQDX, CQDX, CQDX. 209, calling CQDX, CQDX on channel 36, lower sideband, hello radio. 209 Central Florida, calling CQDX, standing by. Wow. That's cool, man. Get back into it, Redbeard, man. It's a lot of fun. CQDX, 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 209 Central Florida, 209 Central Florida, calling CQ, standing by. Yeah, reason why I was probably. Hang on. How about that 148? I've talked to you many, many times. 148, you're still blowing smoke into the Palm Bay, Florida. Yeah, still sounding good. 148 in England, still sounding good. 209 said that.
Yeah, 148 Northwest London, and we're listening.
Yeah, 148 London. 148 London. You got Jay here, Central Florida, waving a hand to you again. Sounding good.
I'll give you two or three you call it. You all together. Somebody give me a call, so bring you out there to bush. Somebody give me a call, so 148 Northwest London, and we're listening.
Yeah, 148 209 209er 209er, state of Florida, Central Florida, calling that 148. Sounding good. Yeah, conditions ain't the greatest. Solar activity was good during the week, but today, not so good. CQDX, 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 209 Central Florida. 209 Central Florida, calling CQDX, standing by. Man, what happened to all that DX land out there? What happened? What happened to all that DX land? 209 Central Florida, calling and standing by. All right, we'll take some questions here. Oh, that dog's barking. Let me go check with the dog. Hang on, guys. I gotta check the front door. Son of a bitch. Stand up, damn frickin'. I hate this bullshit. Oh, by the time I get to the door, the guy would shoot me already by now. All right, hold on, guys. Hold on.
Everybody's coming on here now. Follow me. TV here, Mario. 148, full waving to you. Yeah, we catch you later, Mario. I reckon you followed me around the frequency.
Jesus, people.
Yeah, we catch you later, Mario.
Remember things. All right, hang on, guys. All right. Sorry for the interruption. My mother loses herself. If she loses her mind, she loses her brain. She can't find her cell phone. I'll call my cell phone. I can't. I'm on a damn live stream. And I'm the asshole. Well, that's how parents are. They, let's see. Yeah. Redbeard, just take your technician and then go from there. Get your general, and you get back in the swing of things again. Matter of fact, one of my nephews, or both of my nephews, are going to get into the ham radio scene. Like, they're brought up with it because they've seen their uncle do it so many years, and they do know a little bit about cars too. Man, I don't want something in my voice, man. I gotta get some more coffee here. But anyways, my nephews are going to get into the radio scene, and they love it. They heard me. They're in East Granby, Connecticut. That's where I used to live years ago, and they're near the airport, and they're East Granby. And so they heard me one day. They said, "Yeah, we hear you. We hear you." You know. Yeah, that's I'm happy they're getting into it too because we need some new blood on the airwaves. You know, because they're saying that the hobby, um, the ham radio hobby, and all these other things they're dying out. No, they're not. Even if I'm listening on my other ham radios, there's shortwave, and all that sorts of stuff. I even stay active on that. You listen to shortwave. That's fun. You listen to stations from all over the world. And then, then when you get stuff. Okay, it didn't go off. Thank God. I hate that. When I'm in the phone or doing this, what do you call? I get a phone call. Let's see. Okay, hang on, guys. All right, now this is some of my ham station right here. My favorite radios are right here is the IC 7300s. This radio right here is the IC 728. I know a friend of mine here on YouTube here. He's called RadioNet 68. I have an IC 728. I'm trying to find the AM FM board for that. It works, sideband works and all that, but there's no AM FM on it, which is stupid. That's what they used to get you how in the 90s. You buy a rig, and I think they do that so you can buy a rig that's affordable at the time. It was just like with the Yeezu, that little plastic junk radio they had. You had to buy the separate board for it. But anyways, you got your amplifiers and your HFs. There's another woofer tuner I've had. It's a Heath kit. 7300, 70 Icom meters. A little small mini tuner meter. And these are these small little portable rigs here. The FTDX10, very good radio. Guys, seen it on my live feeds. I just got this not long ago from a friend of mine. A 10 Tech. I'm not a 10 Tech fan, but as far they had other ones that were kind of cheesy. Had the string in the middle, and it tells you your inductance or capacitance or whatever. But this one here is kick ass. Works pretty damn good. It's a high powered one. It handles 2 kW. And I tell you what, this thing tunes up pretty well. I'm very happy with it. And he's a good friend of mine. And he's got a good sense of humor. He's got a heart of gold too. And reason why I get along with him so well is we have that sense of humor. It's good to have friends, man. I'm telling you, that's the best medicine in the world is have good friends. If you don't have good friends, well, I don't know what to tell you. You're in trouble. Let's see what other junk I have here. I got my old night kit shortwave radio. I can set up an AM station, use this as my receiver, but I just use it for shortwave right now. I got a meter. This is the optional meter. It's got a cover here. You remove this cover, there should be a hole here in your mounting screws. I just was on eBay and I bought a meter. It's not a night kit meter. I've been trying to find that meter for years, but I found a signal meter from Simpson or whatever. It'll go right in there and it ties into your first IF and it should work. Let's see what happens. So, I got some pretty cool stuff. And I was really stoked to see Mako in there. He came to my show. Oh, jeez. Those guys, you gotta love them, man. You gotta love those guys. Give them some love there. Check them out. They're the Mako boys. They crack me up. And you got these YouTubers in there, these other guys that think they're mechanics, and then you got this one guy's a whatever, and this other guy's a total raggy, and his EPA's after him, and then you got this other guy, he's like 5,000 pounds. I'm not making fun of anybody and any harm or anything like that. I'm not making fun. It's just this guy's lazy, you know. Yeah, yeah, this is the old technology shit, man. But as you can see, this is all modern, and you got your Kenwoods. I'll tell you the difference. There's the modern tech Kenwoods. It's this baby down here. I love this radio. It's a giant. And right here is your old school. Right here. This is your total analog. Right here. This is from like 1970. And this one here is the one I got to work on. Put that board into that. I am not looking forward to that, man. I am not. And as you know, I collect microphones, and you know, so I do what I got to do, man. Just like everybody else. You can't get all this stuff overnight. I got to get rid of that monitor. That monitor blows. I usually use that for that radio right here, the FTDX10. It blows up the screen on there, and it's just perfect. But I even got some nostalgic stuff. Look at all this old realistic watt meter. I mean, how often do you see that? Got that at a convention. And the only thing wrong, it has like a tiny crack in the bottom lens. But hey, it's old, man. You gotta expect it. It's just old. And some old, Heathkit meters. I got one there. Uh, there's another president, but this is called the AR-144. I don't know what's because it's just weird. And then I have an old realistic sidebander. This is the better model, I think. Then I got this radio right here. Jinx has this one. Jinx Clover has that radio. I have the same exact radio. And this is my ham stuff here too as well. And as you know too, I love microphones. I'm not gonna lie. There's some up there, and I got them covered up. You know, and this is my friends call this my Radio Central, or what do you call it? Radio Central. Man, I don't know what's wrong with me today. My brain is just not working today. I don't know. I think I'm just not feeling well. Because I've been sore for the past 3 days. I've been working hard my ass off in my yard and cutting a tree down, or a big old cactus about the size of a tree. I mean, it's huge. It's almost like round as this whole area here. I had to use a chainsaw and everything. Did it all myself. Nobody helped me out, and then I just gotta wait to get. I gotta get an inner tube for my trailer for my tractor, and I got a blowout, so I got to get that. Use that, chop it up more, and throw it in there, and I gotta set it up outside so the trash collector can use that big arm like they use in dumps. They come pick it up and they throw it in the back of the truck. But anyways, I got parts coming for more for that amplifier. I Yeah, for that amplifier right there. It's running, but I think that the board has gone bad. I have a bad cap, and I might replace the relay in that. They got brand new relays for those too, so I might replace the relay while I'm in there. That whole Heathkit amplifier you see right there has been rebuilt totally from head to toe by the manual whoever who built. If that amp right there is by, I got it from the original owner, friend of mine. He built that when he was overseas, and when he was in the military. He built that. He on a ship. He built that. But I take pride in what I do. And as you notice, I don't have all my test gear up here. Just one. I got a signal generator. That's it. An old Heathkit signal generator. And there's more stuff over there. I'm just giving you a little tour here, Redbeard. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Me, I buy stuff that there are parts to repair. If it's beyond repair, I part it out, and I part it out and I use it. Just like with this radio right here, they're hard to come by. These. I mean, you can buy them, but you're going to pay the price. But I bought a parts radio for like I think it was $100. It's worth that because the parts alone, the finals for these radios, you cannot get anymore. They're 50-watt finals. The chips or whatever is worth that. I actually got my money back on that. Just in parts, the faceplate I replaced. I replaced bunch of other things to keep this sucker running. Yeah, no problem. I figured give you a little tour of my goofy shack here, and I got my microphone, my other studio mic. Oh, that's where I forgot to show you. This is the Electro Voice. If I can get it in there, the Electro Voice RE320. They use these in radio stations. I put the muffler on there. That's a windscreen. Because when you're talking into it, you don't hear the pop 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 noise, the P noises, pop 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 pop. Yeah, it's a nice microphone. They make one in silver. There's two different flavors. They got this one here, the RE320. There was another one. I forgot the name of the model number of the other one. They use those a lot of radio stations. They use these in radio stations, and in the music industry, whatever else have you. But these are very good microphones. Everybody always says, "Man, you sound really good on that." But yeah, I mean, I got everything. I mean, my room is not perfect. I mean, it's clean, very clean, and the floor, I keep it up nice and clean, keep everything going on. It just, it's my bedroom, ham shack, ham radio room. So yeah, I've always salvaged old radios. Even I actually saved this radio right here, this receiver. It's been saved. It was kind of a little janky and all that. Now I got to repair that one. This meter right here, the one of the pulleys strings came off. I got to repair that soon. And there's some old realistic Radio Shack meters right there too. A lot of nostalgic stuff. Yeah, I know, Jinx. You salvage everything. Hey, there's nothing wrong with it. There is nothing wrong with it. If somebody laughs at you or oh, you're just a junk picker. Da 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 da. You know what? My mom picked up a beautiful chair. Beautiful chair. It was a cast iron chair, and it had an insert. Like a foam insert. You for a seat. Of course, you sit on a cushion. Somebody was throwing it out, and the lady was just throwing it away. She's like, "Oh, I'll take that." She's like, "Oh, here you go. You pick this thing up, you're gonna blow your back out, man. I mean, it's unbelievable." So I do curbside shopping. I've got see this shelf right here where all my stuff is on. This was down the street for me. A neighbor way down the street was throwing this away. He got this for his mother. She didn't like it. She was gonna put her TV or something in there. They were throwing this away. I got this thing. I think this is like commercial grade entertainment center. How I know that? This is from it was from a hotel. I could tell. It's got that gold trim. Down here would probably or this would just be like a bar right here, like they put your ice maker or whatever or fridge in here. Down here would be whatever you put in there. But yeah, I know, man. I hear you. This cheap shit they got now. It's crap, man. It's just crap. Total crap, ass, whatever you want to call it. And I just all this Chinesium stuff. I don't have against nothing against anybody. It's just all the stuff that they're building. It's all getting built cheap, and you just don't do that, man. No, man. Don't deprive yourself on that. The Striker SR94. You got to start somewhere, Redbeard. Don't cut yourself down. Cut yourself short. Just like me. Look at me. When I was 13 or 12, 13 years old, I had a 2 watt, 3 channel 218 TRC 218 walkie-talkie. 3 channels. I bought every crystal. We're talking old school. I bought every freaking crystal, but I can only use 3 at a time. I had 1 through 40, and I had the first time I had channel 14, channel 35, and channel channel 1 or something like that, because my friends and I would talk on that. But yeah. So I've been doing this for quite a while. I've been a ham for many years. Since I got out of high school, I've been a ham operator. I graduated high school, clean out, straight out. I didn't think I'd ever make it. I made good grades. I couldn't believe that either. So, oh really? The SP 980. I got mine. Where the hell did I put mine? Mine's right here. I got the special adapter. You can hook up a Cobra mic, 4-pin. This I got through a deal. I didn't buy it brand new. I got it through a deal. It is brand new practically. I have the cable that goes, it transfers your mic over to another mic. Oh, why didn't they just make a 4-pin on that in the first place? I don't understand that. That is pretty stupid. Uniden, like this. This is Uniden. That's Uniden. Uh, Even the realistic, that right there, that's a PC 122 basically. I converted that to a 5 to 4-pin. You put a Cobra microphone into it. One of these days, I'm going to hook that radio and these stock radios up and see if we can get down on them. All right, let's get into some action. That's cool. CQDX, CQDX, CQDX. 209. 209, Central Florida, calling. CQDX, standing by.
And then going to a different dentist, and she said you don't need 3 fillings.
CQDX, 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 209, 209, Central Florida, calling CQDX, and standing by.
Yeah. Well, every time I come in, you guys.
Yeah, they had sideband on it, yeah.
No, I'm coming.
Hello, DX Land. Hello, radio. 209, 209, Central Florida. 209, Central Florida, calling CQDX. This is 209, Operator J here in Central Florida, calling CQ and standing by.
And they have to come in another day for you guys to do the work. No.
Oh boy, you got somebody complaining out there.
Fix the food so I can go home. I can't keep it. You don't have to come in here 3 times a day.
CQDX, CQDX, CQDX. 209, 209, Central Florida, calling CQDX, standing by.
I'm right, okay. You know, every time they gotta give me x-rays and x-rays and x-rays, and I'm like,
Who's that noise? There's that digital noise again. I call it the Dave noise. I had a friend of mine had an old 78 Batmobile type of LTD. When you open that door, it's got that buzzer noise. That's what that noise reminds me of. That old Batmobile buzzer noise. Yep, and I call that the Dave noise. I don't know if he's still out there or not anymore. Forget his numbers. He's in Nepaug, Connecticut out there. If you're listening, Dave, give me a shout. 209, Central Florida. Stand by.
100 miles across. Yeah, I just think they have a lot of stuff so they can pad their pockets and, you know, telling you have problems.
CQDX, 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 209, 209, Central Florida. 209 here in Central Florida, calling CQDX. Stand by.
And I don't think you can tell me anything that I haven't heard before.
What the hell is this guy doing?
Right. Well, you're just saying nothing surprises you anymore. Let's put it like that. Because they were the ones that kept on lying.
Oh, really? That's Julian. CQDX, 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 209 Central Florida, calling CQDX, standing by. Where's all that DX land?
Hey, 209, 151 waving, 209, 151.
Hey, 151, man. 151, sounding good here in Central Florida, waving to you.
Roger, 209, a lot of traffic. I'm on my ground plane, but 151 to Badger. 209, Central Florida, 151, you got that wave, 73s, enjoy the weekend.
Hey, Roger on that, man. Roger on that. Good to have hearing you out there for sure, man. Good to hear you. Yeah, band conditions are kind of squirrely today. I don't know what's the deal with that, but hey, you get your good days and then you get your bad days. Anyways, that's how it goes, Roger. All right, man. You take care out there. The Badger. Roger on that there. You take care, man. 7373 from all around, from my family to yours. You have yourself a Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's and hopefully a good 2025, I hope. Just pray to Guy upstairs that we'll have a better New Year. This is the worst year in history as far as I'm concerned. 209 Central Florida. We'll be on the side. Listen.
All right, 209, yeah, let them all hammer on you. But 151 again, 209, 73, 209, 151 the Badger. Oh, yeah, have a good weekend.
Roger on that, down the Badger. Oh, yeah. No doubt about it. Oh, man. You guys are cute. Guys kill me. Oh, boy. Hey, that's all you got to laugh, man. That's all you got to do these days. You got to laugh. Catch you later, man. 209 Central Florida. Operator J will be on the side listening.
That's what it's all about. If you're not laughing when you're looking at your radio, then I suggest you go get another hobby, Roger.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I see a meter on my radio and a dial selector or whatever else on it. I think it's funny. I should be hating on it and just poking at it and saying, what the hell, you know?
Well, it's funny. Some guys get stepped on and they get all pissed off and raunchy about it, you know? Oh, it's my frequency. No. That's not how it works. Atmosphere and guys' equipment, this and that. So somebody, I just back off, let them be on, because eventually, you know, they need to really, but anyway, you get the picture, 209, 151. Again, have a great day.
Roger 151. I know what you're saying. You ain't telling me nothing new. It's just like on the other bands too. You know, it's nobody's frequency. It's open to everybody in the public. Even in the FCC thing, nobody owns the frequency. You know, it's just how it goes. You know, and yeah, they get all bent out of shape. Oh, you know, you didn't hear you. You're keying on me. Blah 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 blah. It's all the propagation. That's just how it goes, man. I know exactly where you're coming from. Anyways, catch you later, and we'll talk to you again as usual on this channel here, channel 36. Call it what do I call it? The normie frequency, no doubt about it. 209 Central Florida, waving a hand and back quiet.
Joe, that's like I say, the video is all about amateur. I don't change much, but one day I can't get across the street. Next day, like you tell me I'm giving you 15 pounds, and I ain't gonna say anyway. 209, I'm gonna back it on down. That Badger, oh yeah, 73s, bye. This time.
Roger on that, my friend. Oh man. All right, man. Catch you later. Good hearing you out there as usual. All you guys out there. You guys always make my day. No doubt about that. 209 Central Florida. We'll be standing by.
Click. 818 Lazy Lou's Ranch on a Friday morning. Come in. 706.
Hey, 818 209 Central Florida. Waving.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, see, the conditions are not the greatest right now. They're kind of in and out of there. 209 will be standing by. All right. Yeah, that's weird. You hear a guy in there, and sometimes you can't. It has to do with band conditions, and band conditions have a very good role in that. And that's how it usually goes. All right, yeah, Jinx, yeah, go out there, see if you can get hear me out there. Sure you can, because I talk to you up to in your area all the time, man. The whole up more north, I get Maine, Buffalo, New York, New Jersey, um, Vermont, and let's see what else is in that area. Squeezing, yeah, upstate New York, Maine, and Canada, and all that stuff. I have to go for like 1 second again, guys. I gotta go run and get another coffee. I'm running through coffee like soda here. Hang on a minute. Just bear with me. I'll be right back. I'm not ignoring you guys. I just gotta do what I gotta do. You know what I mean? Gotta have that caffeine to keep you going. All right, hang on, guys. Hold up. Get some coffee.
Oh, you blowing smoke here. You're definitely blowing smoke. We got your 7-9 touching the strawberry patch there and again. You're doing really well. Yeah, they got bought out and somebody else took it over. Taking a big chunk. Yeah. All day.
All right. Step away from the kitchen. All right. Where's my camera? Oh, here it is. Plug this thing back in because this thing sucks up batteries. You won't believe this stupid Apple phone. I hate this thing. Never get one ever again. Ever again. And then I got to put my headphones back on. Oh, shit. I can't do nothing right. All right, hang on a minute. I hear England's starting to pop back in there, Jinx. All right, hang on a minute. Hey, Jimmy. How you doing, man? D104. Yes, sir. I call them the T mics. Well, it's a TUGA for transistor and UG8. They have the Tug 9s. They have the Tug 8, which that is, and they have the G stand, which is just the element with the stand with the clicker on it. And then I got the sideband element mic or head, and I got the harp element mic head. And of course, you got your regulars. This other mic here, it's a RCA, like a gooseneck type of thing. I like to hook this thing up to maybe one of my Yezus. What the hell? Some of them are in there in that little cubby hole there. I got some I got so many damn radios. I don't even know where to put half of them. I need a shop. That's what I need. A nice big shop from Home Depot. They look like houses. This is a good mic. This is a rare mic, I think. I don't know where these mics are for or from. It's the RCA 14 Tango 817. It's a cool mic. It's got the nice little speed holes in there, and it's got the screen. You got the gooseneck. You know. Ah, shit, Jinx. Don't go back in yet. I didn't even get on the radio yet. Hold on a minute. Hold up. Just get in your truck. You'll hear me. CQDX 209 Central Florida. 209 Central Florida. Calling CQDX. What happened to all that DX land? DX seems like it's in rough and tough shape here this morning. 209 Central Florida, calling and standby.
Yep, 454, waving the hand.
How about a DX land? How about around DX land? How about around that DX land? 209 your Central Florida. 209 Central Florida, calling CQ and standing by. Man, there's so many there are other stations in there, but man, I don't think anybody's picking up Florida that good today. 209 here, Central Florida. We are waving a hand. Hello, radio. Oh, man, really? Ah, shit. Interference sucks. Yeah, about a DX land, about around DX land. Hello, radio. 209. Calling CQDX. CQDX 209, Central Florida. Calling and standing by.
What's the thing?
That frickin' Dave noise. Jesus, that thing's loud.
Yeah, morning, Tom.
Yeah, I hear all that England coming in there. I don't think you guys got your beams pointing our way here, but we're hearing you down here in Central Florida. And you guys are a little late this morning. Usually, you guys are in there about 8:30 my time, and you guys are a little late. It's about evening time in England right about now. So, anyways, 209 Central Florida, standing by.
We got a lot to do with stuff we have to do. We had to knock it on the head to start with, but it's just making them great, that's all.
Yeah, it's dead, man. What the hell?
Yeah, well, looks like it's HAMRADIO out there, Central.
No bueno, no bueno. That's not a money. It's nothing. Nada. Hang on a minute. Let me do a little gabbing jabbing here on the. Let me turn the camera around so we can see my goofy face. Yeah, Jinx. Let's see what you got going on here. Now, what the best antennas I've been hearing so far, well, I've known for years, I never cared for them, was the Wilson 1000 antenna. Right now, it's called the Serial Magnet Mount, like the same make as my base station antenna I've had for 20 years on my house. Serial makes a good mag mount. Striker, I'm sure you know about Striker. Striker has their magnet mounts. I heard people using them on the airwaves. They seem to be working good. Let's see. You gotta do your research. You gotta research around, and see if you get the best antenna deal. Well, make sure you get a good antenna, and that don't cheese yourself out. Then you're not gonna get shit. You know what I mean? Oh man, see that's what I'm saying. Wilson's are overrated junk. Hopefully you didn't get the Little Will antenna. That's like the most junkiest antenna they ever made. It was like a poor man's get. It's like kind of like a basic antenna to get your butt on the air. Let's see. I'm looking at your. I'm just rereading your your thing here. Yeah, because I remember years ago. This was going back. Oh, jeez, I think I was living in Connecticut at the time. This was years ago. They were starting to get cheap. I think I hit a top of a building. I think it was the bank or something. I think it was a bank. And you gotta go in the bank a certain direction. If you don't, the antenna will hit. And it's on my trunk of my car heavy. I would hit the damn thing here, go boom, boom, boom. Okay, fine, And days later, and my coil cracked. The hole goes from, where the whip goes in and it goes down, and it went like this. It cracked. And I had power in my vehicle at the time, and I actually melted that. I'm like, what the hell? I never bought it. I don't know if it's because that was one thing. But I had water problems on my other one I bought. I don't know why I kept buying them. They're junk, but the best antenna I've ever used. They're ahead of their time, and they had that special mount in there. Was the K40 magnet mount. Either you buy the magnet mount, or you just use the mount that's already included with it. It's like a gutter mount type thing. I never use that. That's just crap. I usually buy the mount. You slide the mount that's on the antenna, slide it in, you screw it in, and you just plop the magnet on there. And those antennas work great too. I remember they were like, I don't know, $60 back then. I don't know how much they are now. I mean, I had like, for backups, I had like three of them or so for backups in case something happens. And I put power through them, and they work pretty good. But I would recommend putting a thousand watts into it. But I put about 300-400 watts into it, and they handled it pretty good. And it worked damn good on 10-meter ham radio. I worked the world on that in my Simply in Your Car. And let's see what I see, man. Oh shit! No, you seize operation on that, man. Oh, that little Will, you did buy one. Those are junk. Oh, I hate those antennas. I remember years ago a guy got one. Oh, I'm having trouble with this thing, and he'd go out, and I can't hear it. I can't hear him. He's got a nice radio in his car, and it just didn't cut it. You know, you got to have like we all had whips, man. I had the best of both worlds. They got to get the best antenna that's out there. I ran antennas with it's like a big pole and it has a big giant coil in the center. I ran them. I ran K40s. I ran the best. Believe it or not, you're gonna laugh. The best antenna I've ever used when I first started driving as a kid. I had that realistic. Well, it's called Archer back then. The realistic deluxe antenna. It looks like the Dukes of Hazzard antenna. It had no spring on it. It was just a whip and the magnet and the coil. That was the best damn antenna, but they're expensive. But let me tell you, I put that on my car. I worked it. I talked all over the place with that antenna. That was like the best antenna that Radio Shack ever made. And then over the years, they got cheesy, cheap, and I don't know what happened after that. But yeah, I still would love to find another one of those. They're so rare now because people are either breaking them, losing them, or what. I even went to conventions. I haven't seen them. To the cons, the conventions. I haven't seen any of them. I've seen those Wilson with thousands. I hear garbage. I just walk by those. I've seen those striker antennas brand new in the box, and you key up, it lights up blue or whatever. And I talked to a guy on from where was this guy from? He was from Wisconsin. He said he was running a striker antenna. I says, doesn't that thing light up blue or some kind of thing? He goes, yeah. Every time you key up, people look at my car and they look at me funny. That's the whole point. That's nothing new. That light up antenna thing or the bottom coil it used to be on the top of the antenna. There was a topper. Years ago, I read up on it. There was this little topper back in the early 70s. You would put the thing on the top of your whip or your fiberglass whip, and then you key up, that neon bulb would light up, of course. It's just like taking your neon bulb from your overhead, whatever. And I've done that experiment too. I ran like a couple 100 watts, and that light bulb would just light up in your hand, just from RF energy. But let's see. You got a 1 to 1.2. Then when it rains, yeah, it's gonna happen to you, man. Jinx. That's what usually happens when it does rain or whatever. Even if it's windy out, your meter would move a little bit. Even on my hang on a minute. Even on this 10 tech tuner here, there's a meter on there right there. Sometimes you'll see that meter just